Virgo Souls, welcome to your reading. I am so grateful you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I channel messages from creative expression, such as movies, books, and music. And I'm excited and honored to be doing this reading for you today. For this series, I will be channeling messages from Elvis Presley songs. I just went and seen the new Elvis film with my grandpa in the theater, and I was completely blown away by it, and that's what inspired this series. I found myself very drawn to Elvis's story, and he definitely has some light messages in his music. And I also felt myself really feeling for him in the film. He actually only lived to be 41 or 42 years old, and he was very much controlled by the music industry, and it's quite sad. So I wanted to honor him and his music and use this as an opportunity to bring some messages to you, Virgo. So how the reading will work, I will be using a Spotify playlist on my phone called This is Elvis Presley. I will let Spirit choose the song. I will channel the lyrics from that song, and then I will do an intuitive card reading to get some additional messages for you. So let's see which Elvis Presley song has a message for you, Virgo. We have Welcome to My World. So I'm going to go channel the lyrics from that song, and I will be right back. Sit tight. Okay, Virgo Souls, here are your channeled lyrics from the Elvis Presley song, Welcome to My World. Knock, and the door shall open. Seek, and you will find. Ask, and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. One more time, Virgo. Knock, and the door shall open. Seek, and you will find. Ask, and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. As for the 4 decks of cards I'm using here, I always let Spirit choose the cards, and no tarot decks were chosen for this series, which I found very interesting. They're either affirmations or oracle cards. So the first deck we're using is the Work Your Light deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Virgo souls? Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Next, we're going to use the Fairies of the Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Moon Energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Next, we have the Keepers of Light deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. And your final card will come from the Power Affirmation deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Virgo souls? I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. Okay, Virgo, let's reflect on your lyrics one more time. Knock and the door shall open. So, what Spirit is saying with this lyric is that you can have anything that you want to have. You can create anything you want to create. Knock and the door shall open. So, is there an area of your life that you need support with? Are you trying to do something all on your own? Spirit is saying to knock. Ask for the help that you need. The door will open. If there's something you want, knock. Ask for what it is you want, and the door will open. Okay? Seek, and you will find. So if you're looking for some higher learning right now, some more spiritual knowledge that goes really deep into the depths of your soul, Spirit is saying you will find what you seek by first seeking it. So whatever you're looking for, you will find it, Virgo. Ask and you'll be given. So just like knock and the door will open, ask and you will be given. You're in this energy right now, Virgo, where Spirit is really in the energy of manifesting with you. The universe is aligning with you to help co-create your experience that you want to have. The key to this world of mine. Ask and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. So this is like the higher dimensions of 5D energy opening up to you, your dream reality opening up to you. And you have a lot of ascended masters working with you right now, because we have the Council of Light come out and Master Jesus. So Jesus may be working with you right now to help you heal any situation in your life where you need to forgive yourself, or if there is someone else that you have found it hard to forgive. Jesus is helping you to forgive these people at this time. It also says on the card, father healing is possible. So it may be your father who you have had some difficult experiences with, where ascended masters are infusing their loving energy right now to help you heal and forgive. Now, the reason why it can be so difficult to forgive is if we haven't allowed ourselves to fully process the emotions that the difficult experiences brought. If we don't allow ourselves to feel that anger, to feel that grief, to feel that pain, and to honor it, it would be very difficult to forgive, because we still hold on to that pain. If we're holding on to it, obviously we're not going to want to forgive someone, right? But as we feel it and we let go of it, we're no longer holding on to it, then forgiveness is possible. The Ascended Masters are helping you to see this right now. It's very, very beautiful. Because with moon energy, there is a resistance here. There's something being resisted from you right now, Virgo, because it says surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So I feel you have been triggered with something. The emotions have been coming up, but there's been a resistance to feeling them because it says this fairy comes to calm emotions. So you have spirits, your spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, helping you to calm and process your emotions around difficult experiences that happened in the past. They are helping you to let go of this. The Council of Light. This is all of the ascended masters in this group. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You are so divinely guided and protected, Virgo. You're not alone while navigating this moon energy, this shadow energy, this ancestral healing. Spirit is saying to surrender to the flow that wants to take place in your life. And you know what's interesting? I am a Virgo as well, and I've been going on walks every day, which is also interesting because we have the card, I listen with love to my body's messages. So walking out in nature, I always walk by this pond that is right by my house. And I looked over it today, and it was flowing in the opposite direction that I was walking. So it's just another message of, Nikki, you're going against the flow. Surrender. Go with the flow. It's so much easier to go with the flow than to go against it, because things will feel more difficult and more challenging if we resist the flow of life. All right. So where in your life do you need to go with the flow more? Where do you need to surrender more? And I feel the big message here is in regards to your emotions, because I'm picking up very strongly that there's a message within your ancestral lineage that processing emotions was viewed as a weakness, or that it wasn't cool to allow yourself to be vulnerable, when actually that is one of the most strong things we as humans can do. And it's one of the major lessons that we are here to learn. So process your emotions, feel what you need to feel, journal out your pain, do what you need to do to honor that pain and feel it. You have so much love and support. If you were to be able to see all of the love and support around you, you would never have another fear ever again. I assure you that. So listen with love to your body's messages. On the other side, it says, my body is always working towards optimum health. So perhaps you have started to take more steps towards healthier eating, exercise, protecting your energy, also cultivating a more positive mindset, because mental health is so important as well. Just listening to what your body needs and honoring it. It's very much communicating with you. So if you've been feeling like a pain in certain parts of your body, listen to what your body is telling you, okay? Because that's how our body communicates with us, through little sparks of pain, little like I'm seeing twitching as well. Like sometimes when the eye twitches, that could be an indication that your body's like, I need water, I need hydration. Pay attention to how your body is communicating with you right now, Virgo. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. So yeah, whatever your body is communicating with you right now, work towards that optimum health and cooperate with your body, because it's very important, all right? And also, I'm being drawn back to the lyrics, ask and you'll be given, the key to this world of mine. Ascended Masters will also give you some really good advice as to how you can cultivate more vibrant, healthy energy with your body. They are very good helpers when it comes to advice with those things, all right? So I'd like to open up my clairaudience and see what else is coming through for my Virgo souls. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they're going back to the flow state and they're showing me a cruise ship. So if you've ever been on a vacation where you have taken a cruise or you've been wanting to take a cruise, that is the green light from Spirit to go with that, because the cruise ship, most often, it's always going in the direction of where the water is flowing. I don't know if that's always the case. I've been on a cruise ship one time, but that's the metaphor I'm seeing in my mind, is like just cruising, letting yourself cruise like a cruise ship does. And on a cruise ship, there are so many fun activities. So there's also a message here of having more fun, tapping into joyful emotions, especially if you've been doing a lot of shadow work and you're processing some difficult emotions. Um, when you're doing something that you love, it automatically elicits a good feeling emotion such as joy and enjoyment. So be mindful of that when you're diving into these emotions that may be a little more difficult to process, all right? What else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm also seeing for some of you, there is a registration of something to be done. I'm seeing there's a deadline for it. They're saying to be sure to register for this. So if this is like a competition that you want to get involved in with something creative, registering for like a driver's license, I'm seeing for some of you, even registering for a contest, like a singing contest, acting, writing, something creative here. Spirit is saying good things will come from this. Trust yourself. And if you have been on the fence about registering, register, because good things will come from it, all right? Or if you've been wanting to submit a piece of work to something, Spirit is saying make the deadline with that, all right? Be mindful of that and trust yourself. What else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm getting a visual of Joaquin Phoenix from the movie Joker, and that movie is phenomenal. If you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It's a deep dive into the Joker's character and how he came to be a villain. And as you're watching it, you really understand why he is the way he is, even though obviously we wouldn't agree with the negative, chaotic things that he does that are very mentally disturbing. But he very much has a mental illness. And it also shows you that not everyone is born a villain. Like, none of us are born villains, right? But he had a lot of negative things happen to him as he was growing up. He didn't receive unconditional love from the people who took care of him. And that love was missing from his life. So he grew up to become the Joker and to do the heinous things that he did. That is not an excuse for what he did, but it does help us understand why people do the things they do. Hurt people hurt people. So I'm also feeling, if you've had trouble forgiving certain people, specifically your father or anybody in your life who has hurt you, they weren't born villains. They were deeply hurt by the people who took care of them growing up, or they experienced someone who didn't show them the unconditional love that they deserved, and that was all that they knew. So it's like having that understanding and having compassion for that. This will also help you forgive, because it will help you have a new perspective on what took place in the person's life who hurt you. Hurt people hurt people. All right? Any final messages for my Virgo souls? Thank you, Spirit. I'm being shown a Rolex. There's something here to do about time, but also some of you, there is like a Rolex watch or a watch in general that means something to you. But the main message coming out is to be mindful of your time. It is the most valuable resource that you have. And a very good song that epitomizes this is Green Day's Time of Your Life. It's that song that's like, there's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. If you watch that music video, you will see that video is filled with people who are doing jobs that they do not love. And you can see it on their faces. The camera will zoom past their face and they're all just like looking glum because they know they're meant for more. They know that they want to do what they dream of, but they just don't know how to do it because that consciousness, that awareness hasn't come to them yet. Whatever you want to do, whatever you love to do, working on it a little bit every day, it will create the slight edge to get the momentum going. The interest will compound over time. So when people say, I don't have time to do that, what they're really saying is, I don't want to do that. If you really are passionate about something, you will make the time for it, Virgo. That is all that I am seeing. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. To have done this reading for you today. If you liked any of the decks of cards I used, I'm linking those in the description box down below as well. I also do a podcast called the Slumber Party Massacre Podcast with 4 amazing women, my sister Lacey, Rebecca, Carly, and Heather. We talk about horror movies, we debate them, we play games. We are real, authentic, don't sweep anything under the rug. If that's something you're interested in, I'm linking that in the description box down below as well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!